was today?
No, today is okay because we have seen our client for the first time. This is what they should have done on Thursday. Because why hiding? There's no reason whatsoever. If you want to charge, the process should be open, transparent, and accountable. That's what the Constitution dictates. When they hide him, we suspect that they're doing illegal things. So, but you can see the team of lawyers who have defended him. It's a team of seasoned lawyers who are experienced and who have articulated the constitutional and legal principles properly. And we believe that any institution addressing its mind properly to the facts and the law will always admit them to bond. We have no doubt.
Okay, according to you, was the arrest political?
This is a political persecution. It's not the arrest. The entire process. We, the people, the family, and all the other people. Maina was not arrested in a road demonstrating. He was arrested in his home when he visited his father, who is ailing. He went to visit him at his home. So he was arrested from home. Are there demonstrations which happen at home, in people's homes? You see, people should not take us for granted or for idiots. This is a war between Gachawa and the Maina Njenga over some political influence in the mountain. That is the real issue here. Because in court you must identify the controversy. As far as we are concerned, the controversy here is between Gachawa and the Maina Njenga. And as long as Gachawa is pushing Maina Njenga, we will never live to address him. He should stop and focus on governance. Stop focusing on issues about Maina Njenga, where he's going to shop, where he's going to church. It doesn't help him. He's high up. Let him focus on governance, diplomacy, and other things. These other things, let them leave them for MCA and MPs. But now when you lower yourself to this level, then there's a problem. That's why there's a problem in the governance structure. Because we don't know how to address challenges and the complex issues. The complex issue facing Kenya today is unemployment. The other thing is the high cost of living. And if the cabinet can sit down and address that issue and give a policy framework, you think who will be interested to go to demonstrations? But because nobody is listening, people just want to exploit and persecute others because they perceive that they were in the other system. We have had 5 systems in Kenya. Are you going to dig all of them and revenge? No. You start from where you were sworn in and move forward. Kenya is big for all of us. But now the problem is, because there is a problem in the mountain, there is a political problem. Because there is no natural leader. You know, these other areas have natural leaders who have taken over and the people have moved on. But the mountain, it is convoluted. Me, that's the way I see. My colleagues can also address the issue and say.
Maybe just to ask, because today you've spoken so much about the constitutional rights of that were abused by that came with the arrest. Is it? What are you going to do as lawyers of the
And also, my name is Brian Mushiri from NTV. Just also maybe to get to understand, Wakili Ngumbi has been very clear on we are taking a police state direction inside the chambers. Maybe also speak into matters of that.
Okay. I will allow my colleagues to speak about the police state. But the constitutional violations, I will mention something. You know, this constitution was a negotiated document. It took 24 years to negotiate. There were several disagreements. There was Bomas 1, Bomas 2, and the Naivasha draft. Why we could not agree is that there are some essential things that we believed were so critical that they should not be left out. One of that is fair trial. And the principles and values in the Constitution under Article 10, Clause 1 and 2. So those principles include patriotism, the rule of law, democratic practice, transparency, openness, and accountability. So that if you are a state officer and you want to do something, you should be open, transparent, and accountable. Now the problem is, if police effects an arrest on suspicion of somebody having committed an offense, the presumption is that they have done a prima facie investigation. They have tangible evidence or a content which you can hold on. Then they now say, let us go and arrest. But you see, they are arresting and they have only one witness who is a police officer who is armed. Now they are telling us that this Maina is likely to interfere with the witnesses. How can Maina interfere with a witness who is a police officer who is armed 24/7? And he is the only one. And they have taken 72 hours to get 1 week. So they might need about 2,000 hours to get 10 more witnesses. That is the problem we have with them. Because if they had not been prepared properly, why did they arrest? Because they could have waited. So I believe that is why we have a problem with them. My learned colleague will address the issue of the political doctrine and persecution, political persecution by the state, which is coming out, manifesting itself in this process. Because they initiate a case in Nakuru, they deny trial bundles. But when they come to Nairobi, those trial bundles for Nakuru are attached as evidence to deny bond. But we have never been given evidence in Nakuru case. So you can see they are trying to manipulate the process. So my learned colleague can respond to other issues.
Very, very briefly, my position is that Kenya is turning very fast and swiftly into becoming a police state. You have seen how many people, including Maina, Njenga'S and others, that the police arrest, applies to court to detain secretly because they never serve their applications. And then once the courts also comply, and I think this is an important call to our judiciary to start to be independent. And I think Martha Koome needs to listen very carefully. She needs to realize that the courts are sliding back into being tools of the executive. So that they deny people bail, they hold them for 14 days, 21 days, then they go back to court to say, oh, we have investigated and we don't have evidence. But the idea really was to detain people as they manipulate certain things. Maybe scandals are happening somewhere and we don't know. So that's why I am holding the view that when you find the office of the DPP coming to support the police action without upholding the values of the Constitution, like my colleague has said, you can see that we are actually leaning very, very dangerously towards the precipice. So let Ruto grow up, let Martha Koome grow up, Martha Koome grow up, let Gachagua especially grow up, so that they start leading the country and governing the country rather than ruling the country. Thank you.
And should be aware of that, and even you members of media should be aware of that. We have seen what is happening, the trend that is now going on in this country. This government is barely 10 months in power, and this is where we are. What will happen 3 years, 2 years to come? Who will be safe? Even the court will not be safe if they don't, if they don't put their foot down. So it is high time they decided that they want to fix this. It is only the courts that now we can run to. Executive, legislature, all of them now are in one thing. So Kenyans must be vigilant. We refuse to die on our knees. We will die on our feet, and all of us must fight. This is not just about Maina Njenga'S. This is not just about Babu Wine and other people. This is about Kenyans. The issues Kenyans are raising are valid issues that any sensible government should listen to. They should not be tear-gassing us with police around here. So let them know you can only push people to a certain point. At some point, we will say no. We will say no.